Good morning, class 12. Let's start. Grignard reagents. In the laboratory, Grignard reagents can be prepared by the action of alkyl halide on dry magnesium in presence of alcohol-free dry ether. So let's look into the reaction. C2H5Br, an alkyl halide, in presence of magnesium, dry ether is C2H5MgBr, ethyl magnesium bromide. Okay. Now, role of the ether. In the solid state, Grignard reagents are unstable and explosive in nature. However, in the form of their solution in ether, they are quite stable and thus can be handled quite safely. Ether not only provides the reaction medium but also stabilizes the Grignard reagent. The oxygen atom of the ether has two lone pairs of electrons, and usually one of them forms a coordinate linkage with the magnesium atom of the Grignard reagent. Thus, one molecule of Grignard reagent is coordinated to two molecules of ether. This completes the octet of magnesium and stabilizes the Grignard reagent molecule. This one, if I take a general Grignard reagent, that is RMgX, where R is the alkyl group, Mg to obviously magnesium, and X is any halide. And if I show the coordinate bond formation, this is my ether, diethyl ether. C2H5, C2H5. So this is the coordinate linkage between the lone pair of oxygen atom and the magnesium. So in this way, the Grignard reagents are stabilized in presence of ether solvent. Now reactions. Reaction with compounds containing active hydrogen. Compounds like water, alcohol, amines, carboxylic acids, terminal alkynes, etc. They have active hydrogen. So they react with the Grignard reagents to form corresponding hydrocarbons, that is alkanes. If I take the general form, so one thing you need to know that in case of the Grignard reagent, the carbon atom, it is partially negative charge. That means it is partially nucleophilic in character because it is attached to a electropositive metal. So the carbon atom in Grignard reagent is nucleophilic in character. So if I take this one, CH3MgBr plus, and it reacts with the compounds containing active hydrogen. If I say, suppose alcohol I am taking it as ROH. Okay. So this carbon is nucleophilic in character. So this one will be taking this proton. Okay, and what do we get? We'll be getting alkane, that is methane. And what else? This is the side product, OR. Okay. Same thing if it reacts with amine, that is RNH2. Then what do we get? The product remains same. CH3 negative will be taking this proton to form CH4. And what is the side product? MgBr and this one, NHR. This one is the side product. Next, when it reacts with carboxylic acids, carboxylic acid also contains active hydrogen. So if I write the general term ROH, this one, then the product remains same. Here also CH3 negative will be taking this proton and form CH4. Alkene is generated. And what is the side product here? MgBr will remain as it is. Along with it, I am going to get OCOR. This one. Okay. Next we have water. Water also same thing. Which takes this takes this hydrogen. We are going to get CH4. And what is the side product? MgBrOH. And last one is terminal alkyne. So terminal alkyne means this one. This one. Terminal proton is there, so this one. So this one will be taking this proton. CH4 again. What is the side product here? Here we are going to get CR. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So these are the following reactions of Grignard reagent with compounds containing active hydrogen. Okay. Now next we move to nucleophilic substitution reaction. That is reaction with ethyl orthoformate. So CH3 MgBr plus ethyl orthoformate. This is the formula. This is example of nucleophilic substitution reaction. Previous one was basically acidic property. This one. Now we know that this carbon is nucleophilic. So this one will be will be attacking this carbon center, and one OET or OC2H5 will be moving out as a leaving group. So CH3 CO C2H5 OC2H5, this one, and side product is formed, that is MgBr OC2H5. Okay, next step I'll be doing protonation on this. So what will I get? CH3 O positive, this one, OC2H5. Okay, now if I do the hydrolysis, what will I get? This was the protonation done. Okay, H2O attacks this carbon, this one moves out, C2H5OH moves out. Now what do we get? CH3OH H OC2H5. Okay, next further protonation is done. H, and this one will be O positive H C2H5. So second step, what do we get? After this, what do we get? This one, this bond moves here and this will be moving out. So we get CH3 C double bond O H. So this is my final product form when Grignard reagent or methyl magnesium bromide reacts with ethyl orthoformate. This is my main product. Okay. After the hydrolysis, after the protonation was a two-step protonation, and hydrolysis we did only once, and this was just, this hydrogen is shifting over here to form CO double bond, and this is moving out as a leaving group. Okay, here protonation has to be done on this ethoxy group because when protonation occurs on the oxygen, it acts as a better leaving group. Okay, so it moves out readily. That's why we are trying to make this as a good leaving group. That's why we are protonating it. Okay. So that's it, class 12. Thank you.